I just downloaded the latest and greatest Unreal Engine 5.1 Matrix demo, and this is so important because this is going to determine how good the next generation games are going to look. Most of the studios are switching to Unreal Engine 5, and a lot of games that I'm just really waiting for, like Black Myth Wukong, are going to be using this engine, and they are going to look more or less like this. I want to give you my opinion, and I want to hear your opinion. If you have a high-end gaming PC, download this version. I'm gonna have the link in the description, and give me your opinion. I'm gonna give you mine right now. This is garbage, in my opinion. I get what they're trying to do, but I don't want this for my games. I get it. They are trying to make this look photorealistic, next gen graphics, the lighting and all that stuff. But two things. One, the performance is not good enough. For what I see on the screen, the performance is not good enough. I'm sorry. I have games that look a lot better than this and perform a lot better than this right now. And the second thing, because they are trying to push so much, next gen features, it looks blurry. So the picture quality is super important. For the picture quality to look sharp, this thing looks blurry. It's a blurry mess no matter what settings you use. DLSS quality, 4K, 8K, no matter what you use. You move the camera here, and around the character you see so much noise and artifacts. I believe these are occlusion artifacts, very similar to the soap opera effect and the motion interpolation artifacts that you get when you use de-judder or de-blur on this LG C1. It looks so bad, man, so bad. It's so distracting, especially around the character. And if you look in between the legs, it's just horrendous, man. It's just bad, bad looking. I don't like it, not a little bit. If you look at the trees, the aliasing is just horrendous looking. And it doesn't matter the DLSS. I can change here from performance to quality. So DLSS, in terms of graphical fidelity, DLSS is the best anti-aliasing we have, basically. But look at this. You can still see shimmering. It's so much noise and shimmering. It's just garbage looking, man. Garbage looking. I don't like it. Not a little bit. Not a little bit. I do not want my games to look like this. So give me your opinion. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I just don't want GTA 6. I do not want GTA 6 to look like this. I get it. Sometimes it does look photorealistic. Sometimes. I'm getting 30 frames per second. That's the other thing. This is not even 4K. I am lowering the graphics. So now you have, let me show you. Now you have a lot of graphical options. You have, and I'm lowering graphics. So you have global illumination, reflection, lumen. You have a lot of graphical options. And you can crank this up. And I'm gonna do that in a moment so you see how it looks. But these are like my optimized settings to get 60 frames. I have to use DLSS auto or performance, which is the same. And it looks, let me go back to my character. So it's gonna look, the aliasing is gonna be visible anyway. So I much rather have a better frame rate. If I use DLSS quality, I am barely getting 30 frames per second, and I can still see the aliasing. So I much rather use it in this way. But this is not good enough, man. Not good enough. I am lowering settings. This is 1080p basically. The settings I am using right now is 1080p, and I cannot get 60 frames per second at 1080p on a 3080 Ti, and this looks like garbage. Look at this reflection. There's so much noise everywhere. It looks bad, man. It just looks bad. It looks bad. Look at this reflections. There's so much noise. It's like film grain. horrendous. I really hope that developers don't use this garbage, man. Don't use all these next gen features trying to make this, you know, look photorealistic, but the performance is garbage. We are not there yet. We are not there yet. Maybe if you can play this at 8K, 4,000 frames per second, no anti-aliasing, yeah, maybe it's gonna look good. But we are not there yet. Yeah, I don't like it, man. I don't like it. So much noise, so much garbage. So let me show you, for example, because you might think, man, but what is that you're looking for? You know, this is the most advanced engine or whatever. What is that you're looking for? What are you talking about? Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me close this garbage here. Let me open an indie game. So this is an indie game. Let's see if I can get this to work. Okay, so this is an indie game, ELEX 2. This game is rough looking, okay? The animations, low budget. There's nothing advanced about this game, okay? And this is probably Unreal Engine 4. But look at the sharpness of the image. Look at the sharpness. Compare that with what we were, you know, looking before. Look at this sharpness. It is so much better looking. So much better looking. Not in terms of, you know, how realistic it looks, and not on the features and, you know, the global illumination, the shadows, the ray trace reflections, none of that. But the presentation, this looks like 4K. Okay, this looks great. I cannot get this image on that engine, Unreal Engine, with that TAA, with that blurry forced TAA. And if I completely disable anti-aliasing, the shimmering is unbearable. This game right now is using 4K and SMAA. Okay, that's it. So SMAA is just adding some pixels, so it's not blurring the picture. And if I look close, I might see the staircase effect of the raw image, but I don't play the game so close to the TV. So when you go back, this looks so sharp. There's no blurriness. There's no blurriness. Look at those flowers. It's just amazing. Amazing looking. And the performance of this game is bad. It's horrendous, actually. So this is not a stellar game or anything like that. But I hope the new Unreal Engine 5 games, they give me the option to get a presentation that looks like this. And I can get enough frame rate, at least 60 frames, and then I'm gonna use Motion Pro, black frame insertion, and make the game look like this. I wish Black Myth Wukong, for example, has the option, has SMAA basically. It doesn't have that forced TAA, and I hope I have an option to get at least 60 frames, make the game look like this, raw performance, and I can get just more fidelity, more, you know, motion clarity just by using black frame insertion on this LGC one. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I would really like, and yeah, I hope I can get that. I really hope I can get that, because I do not like that Unreal Engine 5 blurriness. I don't like it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinion. If you can try the demo on a high-end gaming PC, on your 4090, if you can do, you know, 8K, whatever. I doubt you can do that. But yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah.